Imagine a creature so massive that even if you placed three of the largest dinosaurs side by side, they would still seem small in comparison. Picture an animal whose tongue alone could hold a full-grown elephant, and whose heart weighs as much as a horse. This is no myth. This is the blue whale, the largest creature ever known to live on Earth. To put it into perspective, the heaviest land dinosaur, Dinosaurs, weighed about 70 tons. Three of them combined would still not outweigh a single blue whale, which can tip the scales at 150 to 200 tons. A single gulp of water by this giant can hold hundreds of tons of seawater and tiny creatures. Its heart is the size of a small car, and with every beat, nearly 500 liters of blood rush through its body. Even its call is extraordinary, so powerful that it can travel across the ocean for up to 800 kilometers. But here's the fascinating part. Blue whales were not always giants. Millions of years ago, their ancestors were small land mammals. So how did they evolve into the largest animals ever to exist? Was it simply because water makes bodies feel lighter, or is there a deeper scientific secret? At first, scientists thought buoyancy in the ocean allowed whales to grow huge, but new research reveals that the real mystery lies in their unique way of eating. Unlike predators that chase big prey, blue whales survive on one of the tiniest animals in the sea, krill. Shrimp-like creatures that gather in vast swarms. With their enormous mouths, blue whales filter an incredible amount of food in a single gulp. This bulk feeding allows them to gain massive amounts of energy while spending very little. In short, they eat a lot, move efficiently, and waste little energy. The perfect recipe for gigantism. Of course, being the biggest has its advantages. A larger body stores more energy, scares off predators, and allows long-distance migration across oceans. Fossil records show that baleen whales began evolving nearly 30 million years ago, and their giant size became especially important after the Ice Age, when food sources spread across distant seas. Now you might wonder, if the blue whale is the heaviest, is it also the longest? Surprisingly, no. A bizarre deep-sea worm called the bootlace worm can stretch more than 55 meters, even longer than a football field. But its body is so thin and light that it hardly weighs anything compared to a whale. For this reason, scientists measure largest animals by weight, and the blue whale wins without question. Even today, a blue whale's body feels like science fiction brought to life. The arteries are so wide that a human could crawl through them. Its heartbeat is so slow, just 5 to 6 beats per minute, that scientists can sometimes detect it from kilometers away. Its sound, reaching 180 decibels, is louder than a jet engine and can communicate across entire oceans. A baby blue whale is also a giant at birth, already 7 to 8 meters long and weighing almost 3 tons. Each day it drinks nearly 400 liters of milk, packed with 10 times more fat than cow's milk. That's why a calf can gain 90 kilograms per day, growing into a giant within months. But the story of the blue whale isn't just about size. It's also a story of survival. A century ago, humans nearly pushed these giants to extinction through industrial whaling. In the early 1900s, tens of thousands were slaughtered each year for their meat, oil, and baleen. By the 1930s, over 5,000 blue whales were killed in a single season, reducing their numbers from 150,000 to less than 25,000. Thankfully, an international ban in 1986 stopped commercial whaling, saving them from complete disappearance. Yet, new threats remain. Climate change, plastic pollution, ship collisions, and underwater noise are all putting pressure on these magnificent creatures. Whale songs can now be drowned out by the sound of shipping engines, making it harder for them to communicate or find mates. Their food sources, krill, are also declining as oceans warm. So the blue whale is not just a symbol of size, but also a reminder of balance in nature. Protecting them means protecting the ocean, and in turn, protecting ourselves. The question is, can humanity truly safeguard the largest animal ever to live? Or will our actions decide whether these giants continue to swim our oceans for millions of years to come?